Alright boys, welcome back to tutorial part 3. Our journey continues. Remember I told you about the frame is the key to build this cab? Well, remember this guys, very important. This is the key. Now, I'm gonna use the width of this frame to the wide, same length, same measurement to build the mount, to mount the cab in, right? Now, where's my ruler at? Man, I wasn't prepared. But anyways, so I'm gonna measure the mount. Oops. Lock it. There it is. Clear? All right. So I'm gonna measure the wide of this frame. Remember that. The key to build the cab. It's 22 inch long, wide. 22 inch and a quarter. A little bit under a quarter. So, or I can take this, put on top of the wood, line it up, and duplicate the white. Right? There's two options. So 22, a bit under, a bit a quarter. Right? I'll be back. Show you how to cut the wood. Oh, wait a minute. I'm either gonna use Arcade1up, same size, or maybe make it wider a little bit, right? Make it wider because it's big. Make it wide a bit. You know, same size, maybe a quarter inch wider, right? Just a quarter inch wider. That's it. And as you can see, the difference of the size of the wide. See that? Big chunk, big difference, right? It's wider than Arcade1up. This is the actual size of the Arcade1up, the wide. So over here to expand. I'll be back. Let me get a piece of wood. All right, guys. Before we start, I drew a line. This is exactly a quarter of a centimeter. See that? I don't know if you see that. Right there. See that? A quarter of a centimeter. Or half of a centimeter. Yeah, it's a half of a centimeter. All the way down. This is for where you mount. This is where you mount the back piece. You get what I'm saying? You don't want to go all the way. You leave a gap. Enough gap. Okay, half a centimeter is good enough. Right? All the way down. Should I measure it? I drew all the way down. So the mount, the custom mount is going to be landing right here. Not here, not here. Right on that line. So that way you can have the back cover. You get what I'm saying? I'll be back. Okay, original Arcade1up. It's under 4 inches. I'm gonna make it 5 inches, maybe 4.5, right? 4.5 is good enough. So it's plenty of room. So I'm gonna measure 4.5 inches wide and duplicate the wide from the bezel, what do you call it? The mount. All right, the mount and the mount. All right, you see the spare wood here? I save it. All right, I'm gonna straighten it up, make it 4.5 inches. Looks like it's 4.5 inches. Look at that, plenty of room. You see this? I'm gonna cut it all the way. I can make 2 pieces right here. 2 piece of custom mount, right? Save your wood. Don't throw it away. It's precious now. This is gold. You know what I'm saying? As you can see, I drew a straight line. Look at that. Now, remember the key to build the cab? So, instead of using a ruler, this is my ruler. I use the wide. I drew a straight line. Exact the same thing from right there. I'm just gonna cut it and sand it down, straighten it up, right? I'll be back. It's easy, Look, you use it as a measurements. See that? See it? See? Instead of using a ruler, take this piece as a measurement. That's my ruler, right? The frame is the key to build the cab. Remember that. All right, guys. As an example, I made it. I'm gonna use this as a template. This is my spare wood. As you can see, I drew it out. I traced it. I'm gonna use the spare wood. Continue on my mount. You see this? Look at this. As you can see, my spare wood. I couldn't go this way. I couldn't go this way. It doesn't fit. You know, it's too long. So I angle it. I twist it out. I'm going to cut it and straighten it up. Save money. Save wood. This is precious. This is like gold right here. You know what I'm saying? Be right back. All right, boys. Okay. I cut 5 pieces. Right? Remember the key? The key to build. Right? The frame. Exact the same thing right here. Exact same wide. Now, what I did is I measured this. I measured this right here. It's a half a centimeter. You see that? Half a centimeter all the way up. The reason why I did this, because this is going to be the back cover. In order to make it flush, nice flush for the back piece right here. See this back cover? Side panel, back cover. And the bottom piece, I make a little gap. This is like, I don't know. I don't know what you call that. 1/10 of a centimeter. See that? Just like right there. Let me see. Like, oh, you can see that right, that line right there. So 1/10 of a centimeter. I make a little gap, right? I use this marble control panel as a half MDF, half inch. I line it up all the way down, right? So now I'm gonna create a bottom piece, the bottom right here. So the half MDF is gonna lay right here. So I'm gonna measure from where's my tape measure at? Hold on, what the hell is my tape measure at? All right. So it's about, let me see, from right there to the about 27 inch. See that? 27 inch. Remember, from this line to the 27 inch. I also measure half an inch right here. I use this for the front panel. This is gonna be the kick plate, where the kick plate's gonna be, right? See that kick plate? So this is the front panel, the front kick plate right here. The mount's gonna be right here. I measured the mount from right here to right here is 5 inches and 1. I mean, we'll show you guys all the detail. See that? 5 inches and 1. Same here, to be exact the same thing. Right here, I move it close up to close as possible. I measure it, and between, from here, the mount's gonna be right here. I need a little room to get access to the marquee, the LED light, to adjust, right? So from right here to the top, it's a centimeter, it's about 10.5 inches, right? A little over 10.5 inches. It's 10.5 inches and 10.25 and 1 from here. Now from the center to the top piece, in between, it's 15 3/4. Same in this one. So I measure the same thing. I think I should move this one lower a little bit. But you know, it doesn't matter. You can put it any way you want it. So this is the mount 1 here, mount 2, right? Mount 3, mount 4, mount 5. Now, the last piece of the puzzle is the bottom base. So, same thing. Like I say, guys. Same thing. So it's gonna be a 28 inch in depth. In depth, okay? And we're gonna use the same wide, like I say. So I'm gonna create a bottom piece, the base. The base is gonna be 27 inch wide. I mean, in depth, right? Deep, 28 inch deep, 27 inch deep, and I'm gonna use this as my template. It's the same, right? Check it out. It's the same identical. So it's gonna be the same. So 28 by 28 deep. Oh, damn it. So it's 28 deep and 22 inches. 22 under a quarter a little bit. See that? 22 is under 1 line and a quarter. Just take this, you know, or this. Measure up the wide. So the wide is the same as the frame. The deep is 27 inch. I'll be back. I'll create that. I'll make the bottom base and we'll go from there. All right, I measure it out. I line it up nice and straight. See that? See the gap right there? Line it up. All right. It's 27 inch and 2 line. I don't know what to call it. It's right here. I use ruler right here. So you gotta get the idea. If you're gonna duplicate my style, I'm gonna provide you the artwork from Arcade. And I don't know how much he sells them, right? So 27 and 2 line, right? Almost 27 and a half. So I think it's 27 and a quarter. I don't know. It's 27 2 line, right? And that's the depth. Now for this, it's the same size. That's the modern amount. You get what I'm saying? Right? Like I say, this is the key to build the cab. Without this, without the key, you can't build it. Okay? Very important. All right, boys, check it out, right? The wide is the same, right? Like I say, this is the key to build the cab, right? Identical, right? That's one. Now, I marked, let me get this out of the way. Now, I mark a T for top. Remember, each one belongs to a certain one. All right? M for middle, center. M for middle, okay? This belongs here, belongs here. B for bottom. I mark it. Look, B for bottom. Kick plate, KT. Kick plate top. Kick plate top, right here. Right? Kick plate bottom, right here. Now, I drew a line here. You see this? Bottom. I marked it. Now, I'm going to duplicate it on the other side of the cab. You get what I'm saying? You see this? I'm going to duplicate it. Okay? I already got the measurements of this. I'm going to duplicate that. I'll duplicate this. Draw a line. And that's it. I'll be right back. As you can see, I marked it. You see that? The bottom. I drew a straight line. I'm missing that part right there. See that? I marked it. I duplicate it. Now I'm gonna flip it the other side. Mark it. Right? We'll be back. So I'm gonna give you an example, okay? You see how I marked it? I'm gonna line it up. Before I line it up, I'm going to make this line first. Okay? Draw that line out. And I already marked it where exactly the pinpoint is. So you don't put it right here. You put it like right here. But I'm gonna make a draw a line about 1/2 centimeter. Remember that? About right there. Okay? So I marked it. Easy. I'll be back. Okay, as you can see, I duplicate it exactly the same. You see? The back. Drew it out. I marked it exactly the same. 1/2 inch here. A little gap here, plus a 1/2 inch. You see? See that? Exactly the same. Same. All the same. Now, I'm gonna randomly, I'm gonna mark it. I'm trying to dead center as possible, right? Maybe like right here. Right here. About right there, right? Good enough. That's where I'm gonna drill my hole. right? I'm gonna show you one sample and I'm gonna do the rest. I'm not gonna show the video, the whole thing, you know? I'm gonna drill a hole one, and I'll be back. Okay, I pre-drilled a hole, you see? You know, I just eyeball it. And then, this is the drill I'm using. You see this little gap here that creates a little gap for the screw hole? I screw it on reverse it. I go all the way up until it hits right there. As you can see, can you see that? It creates a little nice little groove. I'll show you later when it's getting dark. See that? All right, I'm gonna do the rest. As you can see, I just mark randomly. I just eyeball it, you know what I'm saying? You know, I marked it. I just dead center between the 1/2 inch. Now I'm just gonna drill it in. All right, let's duplicate it, line it up. I'll be back. Okay, all the holes is drilled. I'm gonna show you a sample. This is the fresh hole, this is inside. Now you gotta make that little groove here, right? I'm gonna use this. Look, see this? I'm gonna drill all the way until it hits right there. Let's do this, boys. I'll show you a sample. Look. I'm gonna show you the whole video, just a sample. I'm gonna straight through. Just drill it. All right, I'm gonna do one more. Now let me show you. You see that? It's a little groove. All I gotta do, watch this. I'm gonna take a sand. Look. I'm gonna take a little sand. Look at this. Professional look. Look at that. Huh? Look like it came out of the factory. Let me use my $20 blower. Huh? Blow that shit. You see that? Now I'm gonna do the rest. That's it. Simple. I'll be back. All right, boys. Time to make hole. Now, easy part. I marked a B for bottom. That's the bottom, right? M for middle. And T for top. Remember, if you're gonna drill this way, right? Facing down. Remember, B is facing. I marked the panel. Right panel, left panel. Make sure you don't do reverse. You drill the hole in the wrong way. You gotta do the other side. You gotta patch the hole. Too much work. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna line it up with my hand, and I'm gonna drill a hole underneath, through it, mark it, and I'm gonna mark it right here. I'll show you I'm gonna show you one, and I'll do the rest. Just one video. All right, I'm gonna use this. Same thing. Right? I don't know what size is this. I can't even tell anymore. It's so old. I don't even know what's it called. But you can go Home Depot, snapshot this, they'll show you. It comes in 4 pieces, 4 different size. Okay? So, the bottom piece, I'm gonna line it up. I already marked it right here. Right? I already marked the exact line. Try dead center as possible you can. Make sure there's a gap here. You don't want to go all the way over here. You want to go where the gap is, because you need that little gap for the back cover. All right, just line it up. Let's make one quick video. Center it from top to bottom. All right, I already line it up. Right there, a little more to the front. Just eyeball dead center. Now I'm going underneath, right? No, it's crooked a little bit. Make sure it's dead center. You want it perfect, but nobody can see it from back anyways. All this is gonna be covered up. All this mount. That's gonna slightly. Now, as you can see, it's marked, right? I'm gonna do it all the way because it's gonna be a long wood screw hole. Long wood screw. Okay? You want to do it all the way about halfway here. You don't want to go here because once you drill it, if you don't pre-drill it, the wood eventually is going to split. You don't want it to split. So I already marked it. Now I'm going to readjust and make it dead center. Since it's there, right? I'll just eyeball it. Right? And then this one, same thing, I already marked it. I'll try to dead center if you can. Right? there you have it. Now remember, this side is going this side. Now you got to go on the other side, on the opposite of this side right here. This is also the bottom piece, right? The back bottom. You got to go upside down, because this is already drilled. You got to go upside down. Continue on. Right? You guys get the idea, right? Maybe you have a better method how to drill this hole. I use whatever I got. I save money. I'm not spending any more money. Right? It's simple. It only takes a few, 10 seconds to drill it all. Right? Now, where's the bee at? Now I'm gonna look at it to see it was perfectly aligned. Look at that, boy. Dead center. You see that? Dead center. Right? I'll be back. I'll put in the rest. I'll drill the hole. Okay, last piece. Now for the bottom piece, what I wrote down, I put under, arrow up, that's R, go to the right panel. Arrow down, go to the L panel. L panel. This is the L. Right? Where's it at? L. So this is L. This is the L panel. So it's pointing down. So that way you won't make a mistake. So I also marked it with a black marker, as you can see, that I know that I'm on the right place. So I'm gonna line it up, same thing, and then I'll drill the hole. Same thing, easy. I'll be right back. All right, this is done, boys. So mark it upside down. Now I'm gonna screw it using wood screw. Do I need to show a video how to put it on? Same thing as 1UP. It's just, the panels. Just put it on. Right? I'll be back. I'm going to put this. Can't wait to see it standing up. See how it looks like. As you can see that? I screw it. Everything's aligned perfect. I'm going to do the rest. Okay, boys? Be right back. All right, here's another tip. I screw it in first. I have a little tip right here. All I do is just line it up. Check it out, boys. Check it out. Look how pinpointed it is. See that? You see it? You see it? That's it. Now I'm gonna screw it. That's it. I'll show you how it looks like. Look at that, boys. This is a beast, man. Oh my God. Hold on. Let me put my camera down. Put this on the floor. See how it looks like. All right, boys. Part 3 is done. There it is. Looking good, man. Wow. It's a beast. This is big. You know what? I think it's gonna look better than Zohar replica MK that I made. Because Zohar, the one I made, has a riser. This is a full size. What is a full size? Full size could be any size. I seen that an arcade full size is smaller than this, So, what's considered full size? That's how that looks. All right. Up next, part 4 will be the marquee, the mount marquee, and all that stuff. All right. Clean like a mother, yeah, to die for.